Everybody, yeah! Let's see if this is okay. Get situated there. All right, Miss Lee's, I gotta kind of confess something tonight. I was sitting there thinking about it. I just gotta get this off my chest right now. That my wife's best friend is fucking smoking hot, like a total fox. She's right there. If you don't believe me, come take a look for yourselves. But in case you can't see her, you haven't been up yet, let's just put it this way. If we were in the Garden of Eden, we'd still be living in paradise, because she'd bring me up an apple stark naked, and I would just... What? Oh, sorry. Where was that? Sorry, I think I heard naked right now. So, the reason I bring that up is, my wife, have you seen like that TikTok trend where they like try and like test your man, like, oh, how loyal is your man? How loyal is your husband or whatever, right? So the other day, completely like unprovoked, my wife hits me with this like, so you realize that Mariana and I have the same boob doctor. And then I just immediately respond, oh, so you're saying I've seen them, they're just less tan. And she goes, well, I'm glad that you said that, because now I know I can trust you, because if you had lied to me and said she wasn't hot, I'd be like, what are you trying to hide? So I thought that was permission, so I bought her a 1-year membership to a tanning salon in a Rosetta Stone. But the bitch can't roll her R's. Yeah, swing and a miss on that one. So also, we eloped for our wedding. We just recently got married, and she surprised us up there when we were getting married, and she was one of the witnesses to our marriage. So as I'm sitting there, and the officiant is doing the ceremony, and right before I said I do, I just, she's recently single, so I had to stop for a second. I go, never gonna happen? And she shakes her head. I do. So now I'm married to my beautiful wife, and after we got married, she came up to me and she said, so what's it like to be married? And I said, well, the easiest thing I can think to compare it to is like the Olympics. You train for 4 years, you show up to your event, you give it your all, and you place silver. You really wanted the gold medal, and you're up there on the podium, and you're just staring at the gold medal. And then you think to yourself, like, I wonder if it's real gold or if it tastes like pennies. But I got silver, and it just tarnishes all of the shit that I wear now. So, I got that going for me, which is nice. So let me see here, sorry. Got too distracted too many times. I thought I practiced this better. Alright, so afterwards to the wedding, we were in Phoenix for our wedding, and my wife, being a good friend, she says that she wants to like let her friend stay the night in the hotel room for us. And I'm thinking right now, like, holy shit, all this jokes that's gonna happen. Like, she got me her best friend for our wedding, like, this is it. This is the moment I've dreamt of my entire life. And I didn't say this part out loud, but like, as all men know, what do best friends do after they've been drinking wine all night at a concert? Lingerie pillow fight. So I am gearing up for the night of my life. Lingerie pillow fight. Just got married. 2 hotties, total dimes, and I'm just good to go. And they sent me out to get fucking ice. And they locked me out. Okay? I spent the whole night doing patrols in the hallway to make sure no one was gonna fucking come in here and ruin what was supposed to be my good night. They claim they never had the lingerie pillow fight, but I fucking know better. I know they did. So that was, needless to say, not a great honeymoon, but it was good. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm going a little fast on these, which kind of makes sense. I'm excited, so I figured I'd finish a little quick, so I'm gonna try and slow this one down a sec. So now I'm in this conundrum of, do I want to be a good husband or a faithful husband? Because my wife's lifelong dream, she's always told me about, is she wants to be or have a Lifetime movie made about her, and she wants a Lifetime movie made about her to be her murdering her husband, which, yes, you guessed it, that guy is now me. So her lifelong goal is to murder me, I guess, and have a movie made about it. So the reason I say I'm torn between being a good husband or a faithful husband is the good husband in me thinks give her what she wants and take my shot at the best friend, win, win, win. And then the faithful husband in me realizes I can't do that, because then I would be disloyal, which I don't think is a turn on for most women. So I'm in a real Earl had to die kind of situation. because I really want to beat that pussy up. But it's more of a Mariana and Wanda were the best of friends kind of deal. So that does it for that joke. And I just wanted to get that out there. We got a couple of seconds left. Now being April Fools, try and bring it back, some wholesome stuff for you. At my job, I had a very cute, sweet little old lady tell me a joke, and I told her that if it was okay with her, I could borrow it. So I'm going to end with this to make it a little more wholesome. This is a joke, mind you. She's like 80 years old at the hospital, and she asked me, "Do you want to hear a joke?" And I said, "Love jokes." So go ahead and tell me. So this is her joke. A man finds a genie, and he rubs the genie, and the genie pops out, and the genie gives him 3 wishes. The first wish, he wishes, I could have all the money that I could ever want, whenever I ever wanted it. And the genie goes, boom, got it. Second wish, he wishes that he always had like a beautiful woman or girl around him at all times. And then he says, well, I have all the money I could ever want and beautiful women. I guess I only need my third joke, or my third wish. So, as he's driving down the highway, he's singing the song. He's in his new Ferrari with a hot model, stack of hundos in the back, just, enjoying life. And he starts singing along, not realizing what he's singing along to. And he says, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. Nice. Yeah. So that was her joke. And then she said, I don't know if you get that because you're probably too young. I said, no, I'm more of a my baloney as a first name kind of guy, but that was good. So that was for her. So thank you for letting me share that on stage for her. So that was a call out to her. And I believe that is my song. Thank you.
Martin Mass, everybody. Yeah. Just breaking your grandma's heart. God bless you. Sir. God bless you. All right, folks. Coming up next, we've had a great night so far.